Hey, hi you guys, and welcome to the channel. I've got a question for you. When was the last time that you were in the wilderness? Just out where there was nobody around. And what do you find in the wilderness? Like I just said, there's nobody around, and you find peace and quiet. You know, I have thought about when John is sent into the desert. He is sent there probably from his youth at some point in his teens. And I wonder, at first, when I see the story, I find myself saying, wow, that would be lonely. And then Moses, when he leaves Egypt, he goes to help. He runs into the shepherdess, and he ends up marrying her, and he stays with her family. And then he goes into the wilderness where he finds the burning bush. And when Aaron is told to meet Moses, here's what it says in chapter 4, verse 27. And the Lord said to Aaron, "Go into the wilderness to meet Moses." I wonder if the wilderness, rather than it being a place of snakes and dry ground and it just not being comfortable, I wonder if the wilderness really is more a picture of our quiet time with God. The time I go to my knees and it's just me and Him. There's nobody else there. Nobody else is there. Look up the definition for wilderness. And I'm convinced that being in the wilderness was God's way of getting a man one-on-one. And that's what I think has to happen in evangelism. We have to go one-on-one with God. When you're alone, when you're going to be in the wilderness, what's the first thing that should come to mind? I'm going there. I'm going to be by myself. Am I prepared? Am I praying when I am in the wilderness? Am I preparing for that time that I'm going to be among people? I'm going to be out there, and a lot of times I feel safer in the wilderness where it's just me and the Lord. But it ought to be a time that I'm preparing for when I do go out and see people, and I attempt to bring them the good news. Prayer is, I'm so convinced, part of our wilderness experience. We go there to get prepared. We go there to be alone. And we go there to ask God, what is it that I need? Because I'm about to step back into the realm of people. Okay? So I hope you spend some time in the wilderness and you find that it's just you and the Lord. God bless you. Here we go.